in the state or in the country as a whole as a direct relation to the war that is ongoing in Russia and Ukraine is just a bogus excuse to give, because we know it very sure and we are very aware that even India had procured some oil from Russia at a discounted price. I will not be able to quote you exactly what figure it is. And then we also know that because of the war, there are certain reserves that some big countries have. They have also released those reserves so that at least they maintain an equilibrium in the oil prices in the world. So which means that procurement of oil from around the world has not changed. In fact, crude oil per barrel, the prices has remained stagnant for quite some time now. It is not that it has gone up drastically over the past week or so. So to give an excuse that the price of petrol and diesel has risen, or any petrol products has risen because of the war, is just a lame excuse to give, and is something which we cannot accept. And especially given the fact that the elections were fought very recently, and just 5 days after the elections, as mentioned by one of our reporters, that the prices has gone up, has no relation whatsoever to the world oil prices. And we need to arrest this as soon as possible, especially in a state like Meghalaya, where we are sitting at the lower end of the income parity level, right? We're sitting at the lower end of purchasing power. We're sitting at the lower end of disposable income. We're sitting at the lower end at just about everything when it comes to economic indicators. So there has to be some way to look at it, because it is definitely going to make us suffer even more. And given the fact that even last year economic growth in Meghalaya has been negative when compared even to our neighboring states, who were somehow managing to grow a little bit, if not much. So which means that we are actually being pushed more and more towards what we call as economic crisis, and that is definitely going to hamper us in the next year or so, and we need the government to look at that very seriously.
So are you condemning the statement of Preston Tinsong, who made this observation?
I'm not really mentioning whoever, but I think there's a general consensus that some people have made such comments, that the prices were definitely dependent or related to the war that was happening there. So only on that line, I think we'll just keep it there.